Ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Ripper Danny B, and welcome to Elimination Chamber. This is part 1, and what a way to kick off. Ladies and gentlemen, your first contest on Elimination Chamber is a Revolution Rules Tag Team match, and it is for the CWR Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing first from San Jose, California, it's Bayley. And her partner from Boston, Massachusetts, the boss, Sasha Banks. And here we go, this one has been months in the making. Sasha Banks and Bayley look to capture the Women's Tag Team Championships tonight. And their opponents, they are the Women's Tag Team Champions, Tamina and Naomi, Team Beautiful and Dangerous. And as always, the title not sitting too well on Naomi there. But as I say, this one is months in the making, and it comes to a head here at the Elimination Chamber. What a way to kick off this pay-per-view. What a way to kick off this part. The Women's Tag Team Championships held high in the sky for you to see there. Let's get it on. Revolution Rules and Sasha Banks. Not wasting any time, going straight after her enemy, her rival, Naomi. And of course, by Revolution Rules, I mean no disqualifications, no count-outs. Both tag team partners are in the ring at the same time. Tornado rules. You might well want to call it extreme. I call it revolution. Back suplex there by Sasha Banks as Naomi goes down. Tamina is being worked on by Bayley. Bayley and Banks definitely off to a great start here tonight. And this is going to be one of 4 Elimination Chamber parts, ladies and gentlemen. I mentioned it during the week. I mean 4 parts. We have this match coming up. We have the Men's Tag Team Championship coming up. We have the Revolution Championship coming up. And of course, we have the 2 chamber matches for the Women's and Men's World's Championships. Now back to this match. Tamina is the first one to go under the apron looking for a toy. And she comes out with a steel chair. Bayley goes right after her. No fear from Bayley. But a chair right across the skull of Bayley. Puts her right down, but Bayley comes right back in it, wrestling the chair away from Tamina as Sasha Banks continues the pressure on Naomi inside of the ring. And Bayley has taken out Tamina on the outside. Sasha's still well in control. And we've got our first cover of this match here. We got 1, we got 2. Naomi kicks out easy enough, but Sasha Banks just proving that she's got Naomi's number here tonight. Of course, if you're not familiar with the history of CWR, if you are new, first of all, thank you for joining me. This one started a long time ago, the original Women's Tag Team Championships that were discontinued, so the lineage doesn't count. Let's point that out, otherwise Sasha and Naomi would have a really long reign and it wouldn't be fair to anyone. But they started out as Tag Team Champions, did Sasha and Naomi, but they had a falling out, and they ended up coming to clash over the new Tag Team Championships, having a one-on-one match to decide who would be the new champions. We've got a cover on the outside. This match is Falls Count Anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. May I add that? I forgot to mention it already. Now it's Naomi who's taken advantage of Sasha inside the ring. Naomi was able to beat Sasha one-on-one, claiming the championships for herself, and unsurprisingly, she picked Tamina to be her tag team partner. Banks came back next week with Bayley in tow, setting this match up for Elimination Chamber. Now Tamina. Got Bayley inside the ring. Really makes no odds where these women end up. Falls count anywhere. Sasha Banks using her wrestling skills to take down Naomi there. And you've got to say Sasha Banks is probably the best wrestler of the bunch. Although Bayley could give her a run for her money. Naomi is going to try and use her athleticism in this match. Tamina is going to use her experience and her power. The referee seeming not to want to count for that one then. I don't quite know why. Tamina's experience, as just mentioned, coming into play, countering into a roll-up on Banks. And now Naomi and Tamina, Team Bad, are in control. Bayley kicks out at 2 after a backbreaker from Tamina puts Sasha Banks down. Rotating leg drop there by Naomi. And Tamina once again going under the ring, and this time it's Sasha Banks who comes in after her. Tamina, she got a ladder out. Sasha Banks says, no way, this is my toy, and takes it to Tamina as Bayley with a nice exploder suplex into the turnbuckle on Naomi. Banks and Bayley well in control now. Tamina has taken advantage on the outside, but a spinning elbow coming off the middle rope there from Bayley puts down Naomi. We've got a cover here. We've got 1. We got 2. Not quite. Naomi kicks out. Bayley looks like she's going to go out to help Sasha. Sasha says she doesn't need it. Bayley goes right back in after Naomi. Clever move, and we've got the Bayley to belly. This one could be over right now. We got 1. We got 2. No, Naomi kicks out. But there goes Banks with half of a bank statement there, ladies and gentlemen. The backstabber from Sasha Banks. 1, 2, and 3. It's over. Well, there you have it. The first match. And we have new Women's Tag Team Champions Sasha Banks and Bayley capture the belt here tonight, putting end to that long-term rivalry. Well done to Banks and Bayley, and I don't remember who set the ladder up, but apparently it happened. Sasha Banks and Bayley celebrating together, Tag Team Champions here tonight. But we move on with our pay-per-view now onto the second match of this part. Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is a last man standing match, and it is for the Revolution Championship. Introducing first, the Architect, Seth Rollins. And the man is here, ready to capture that Revolution Championship once and for all. He and Trey Macy also have a very, very storied rivalry here in the Revolution. They had their first match together all the way back in January. And so far, the record stands at 3-1 in Trey Macy's favour. Seth Rollins looks to turn it back towards his side tonight and take home the gold in the process. Opponent weighing in at 270 pounds from Mount Sinai, New York. He is the reigning and defending Revolution Champion, representing Beast Mode, Trey Macy. The Beast of Mount Sinai, the powerhouse. Here, the Revolution title on the line tonight. This should be a classic contest between these two if their last encounters are anything to go by. And we're off. Trey Macy is starting out early. Massive right hand lays out Seth Rollins. We are 5 seconds into this match, and Rollins has been laid out by the powerhouse that is Michael Trey Macy. Trey Macy is stomping down. He's holding down Beast Mode on his own at the moment. Trey Macy has been fairly successful here in CWR, unlike his tag team partner, who we haven't seen for weeks now, the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. But they've always said, despite the fact they can work well together and they are the most unstoppable team in the world, doesn't mean they can't do their own thing at the same time. Seth Rollins now taking advantage of Trey Macy coming off that counter. Nice standing moonsault by the Architect. The referee starts his count, gets to a 1 before Trey Macia is right to his feet. This match continues. Brock Lesnar, of course, we last saw going against Roman Reigns for the #1 contendership for the CWR World title the week after Money in the Bank. Dolph Ziggler put an end to that, and we haven't seen Brock Lesnar since, but Trey Macia has been keeping up for Beast Mode, winning the Revolution Championship at Fatality, and keeping up the pressure ever since. Now another right hand rocks Seth Rollins, sending him into the corner. Now Trey Macia trying to take advantage, but Rollins using his smarts there, getting out of harm's way. Comes right back into the ring for a counter attack, but Trey Macia takes him down with a short arm big boot. Rollins once again feeling the pressure. Trey Macia using that absolutely insane power for a pickup powerbomb. Definitely one of the strongest men here in CWR. Big contender for the strongest. Brock and Cesaro might have something to say about that. Big E as well, the world champion, but he's got bigger concerns, I guess, coming into tonight. We've got our count. We're up to 3 already for Seth Rollins. Trey Macia lying in wait as we hit 5. Rollins makes it to his feet at 5. Of course, last man standing means there are no count-outs and there are no disqualifications. But neither men have utilised the no DQ rule truly here yet. Nice suplex there by Seth Rollins, puts him back in the game. You don't want to brawl with Trey Macia, Rollins. That will end badly for you. The champion taking advantage, sending Seth Rollins flying over the top rope. Hitting the mat hard is the Architect. And it looks like Trey Macia has something big planned here right now. Maybe not. Seth Rollins able to get the advantage. Northern Lights suplex there by the Architect. The Revolution Championship could well be in his grasp right now. As I said before, this rivalry has been going on for months. And Trey Macia does have the upper hand right now, but you can never, ever count out Seth Rollins. Nice knee to the face there, though. That is going to disorientate the Architect. And following up with huge right hands that sends Rollins into the ropes. But Seth Rollins says, no way, I'm coming back. Boot to the gut. Trey Macia goes for the axe handle. Rollins counters with a snapmare takedown. Trey Macia now counter after counter in this one. These men have come to know each other so well, it's not a surprise that they have an answer for everything. Snake eyes by the big man. Rollins all over the place right now, back into the corner. Trey Macia not letting up one little bit. He knows how dangerous Seth Rollins is, and to make sure he doesn't come back again, the buckle bomb. Seth Rollins crashes out of the corner. And Trey Macia is trying to take this route now. He could have followed that move up with another big power move. He's decided to let the count go. This could win in the match, but this could also give Seth Rollins enough time to recover and shake off the cobwebs after that buckle bomb. Seth Rollins gets up. Trey Macia laying in wait, but Seth Rollins back to his feet, and this is exactly what Trey Macia had to be worried about. The face buster there from Seth Rollins. Despite the count, Rollins knew it wasn't going to be enough, so he drops the knee right into the chin of Trey Macia. And now he waits. The count makes it a 3. Rollins not going anywhere, not taking it easy. He knows if Trey Macia gets back to his feet, he's going to be ready for the attack. And there he is. Straight right hand as Trey Macia makes it to one knee. But Trey Macia comes right back in. Hoists him up. Nuclear power bomb there by Trey Macia, and the count will begin again. 1. That could well have been it. That could well have been the turning point. That could have been the finisher that ends it all. We wait patiently for the count now as the referee makes it to 5. Trey Macia hanging on, hoping that that was enough. 7, we are getting close. There's 8, but Rollins up to his knees. Seth Rollins, never give up, never say die, says the architect. A nice standing drop salt there is the move that puts down Trey Macia, and the count begins again. We're at 3. And Rollins, ever the cocky sod, goading Trey Macia to get back up and take some more. There's 8. And just like Seth Rollins before him, Trey Macia makes it to his knees at 8. Enough to break the count in the referee's eyes. Rollins out of the corner with that elbow. Snapmare takedown again. And Rollins now slowing the pace right down. This could be a very effective strategy for Seth Rollins. Cut the airways, cut the breath. You're not going to outpower Trey Macia, and we all know how much punishment he can take, but you cut off that air supply, he's not going to be able to fight back. Unless he wants to, because apparently he breaks out, snapmare takedown, and now he returns the favour with a surfboard stretch. Pulling on those shoulders of Seth Rollins, which could be very effective. Taking the pedigree out of Seth Rollins' arsenal could be a very good move here for Trey Macia. He doesn't manage to keep Seth Rollins down, but he does keep the pressure up, sending Rollins back into the corner again. Well, Seth Rollins finds himself in trouble on the top rope. And what a takedown there from Trey Macia. That's something I've never seen out of him before. We've seen it all week. Guys are pulling out their biggest move, something we haven't seen from them in an attempt to make sure they leave an impact. In Trey Macia's case, he wants to walk out with the Revolution Championship. And we're up to 6. It could well be happening right now. The punishment Rollins has taken brings us up to 8. We have 9. Rollins doesn't look to be getting up anytime soon. It's over. Well fought by Seth Rollins, but the power game of Trey Macia was just too much for the challenger here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still CWR Revolution Champion, Trey Macia, and we are just getting started here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, my name has been the Ripper Danny B. This was part 1 of Elimination Chamber. Join us in the next part for the Men's Tag Team Championship match. You aren't going to want to miss it. It will be live in 3 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe for more CWR, and I shall see you all in 3 hours for more Elimination Chamber.